All right, sup guys, welcome back to the channel. Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy, guys. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you've been here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps me and my channel a lot. And lastly, if you'd like to join my sports betting community and Discord server, it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. 10 measly ass dollars. Come join, come have some fun with us, come be a part of something great, come share your slips and talk the shit about these sports. Okay, so as you guys know, I have the flu, influenza A. It's whooping my ass. Yesterday though, I'll tell you what, yesterday I was laying in bed. I was like, I'm gonna just thug this shit out. Fuck it. I let my fever get all the way up to 104.8. I started seeing lights. I was like, oh shit, I give in. Cause I'm a big believer in sweating your fever out, right? I know it's a myth, it's not been proven, but I genuinely believe if you get hot enough, I was drowning in sweat, guys. I was like drying off with towels and shit. The bed was soaked. I got up to 104.8 before I gave in and took some ibuprofen. And then got the fever down to 102. And then I woke up today feverless. So fever's gone. So I know it's a myth, but it has always worked for me. Fever's gone. I still feel like shit. Body's fucking killing me, but hey, the fever's gone. I'm much better today. I'm able to work and I got a little bit of energy and I ate some food. So let's get it. Let's review yesterday, get into the player props, get into the slate review, show you guys what I like, and I'm gonna get you out of here with a bag. Again, guys, these are not the plays that I'm actually playing. The plays I'm playing are posted in the Discord as soon as they drop because I'm on some CLV shit and max value shit. But yeah, yesterday I got a 3.38% ROI. So I continue to have nothing but green days this month so far, which is really impressive. If you guys look at the calendar and you look at the ROIs, as you can see, since I started my 50K challenge, every day has been positive. So that's a good sign that this is working. I'm just gonna continue to work it. I had 29 bets yesterday. 4 ended up not going, so I went 13 and 12, and we still made quite a bit of money. Yeah, yesterday was the worst day of CLV I've had too. Yesterday was weird. First of all, I was half dead, hallucinating all day. Secondly, the lines were moving constantly. Like the second I locked something, it'd move. It kept going up and down. I've never seen a day like that where the lines they were moving 20, like literally the lines were just drastically shifting all day. So the CLV sucked. Luckily, we come away with 13 and 12. The props just happened to hit. I got a lot of tons of 0.5 hooks in there too, guys, but this is what I'm talking about. We are getting rid of the variance and we are minimizing our risk by betting the whole bankroll, but betting 20, 30, 40 bets, because then you're able to deal with a couple 0.5 hooks. Because if I only picked a few plays and I got 0.5 hooked by them, I'm just negative. But if I'm playing 20, 30, 40 plays, law of averages has to come in. You know, you're not going to get 0.5 hooked that many fucking times. So I had like 4 or 5 0.5 hooks in here and we still go 13 and 12. That's why I'm betting in such large volume, trying to get a bunch of buy-ins with edges to get that ROI back. So another positive day, continuing to grind this shit out. The bankroll's up to 2,100. I'm just gonna keep on grinding, baby. Keep putting it in and trying to get some big days, and that's it. All right. Anyways, player props that I really like, that I got some decent value on for today. I'm gonna show you guys these. It's unbelievable. Let me make sure I got this shit pulled up properly. Okay, yeah, let's get into the props. So the first prop I was on, guys, I got this for the Discord early. It's Luka over 8.5 rebounds. So I don't know if you can find this anymore. It went up to 9.5, and it's pretty much holding there, but there is a chance that it comes back down eventually. I still like it at 9.5. I think he clears 10 11 boards today, but I got him over 8.5 at -128. The closest thing you can get now is -200. I can cash this out for almost a half of the price I bet on it profit. So yeah, this was just an absolute snipe. I still like his rebounds. Like you can get him over 9.5 at -105 on BetMGM, -115 on FanDuel. That's not bad. I would be happy to take him over 9.5. Their whole team's injured. That's why his rebounds are boosted so high. The last game he played with all these injuries without LeBron too, he got 12. So great price there. The next one was Malik Monk. So Malik Monk, I got him over 5.5 assists. It's currently being extremely favored. FanDuel started at -125 and now it's 128. DraftKings -130, now it's 125. Caesars -142, now it's -145. So as you can see, they keep pushing this line down. Now I went ahead and took it at -128. You can still get it now at minus 128, I believe. So if I were you, I would definitely lock this in for max value. You can get it. Actually, it's minus 125. You can get a better price than I did. They took it back to minus 125. It won't stay there. But basically, they believe Jake Laravia is going to be out. And so Malik Monk's cleared to play. And so they feel that he will get more assists. Now, if it turns out that Jake ends up playing, this line is going to go the opposite way, and I'll probably try to cash it out. So I'm waiting on an injury report to see if Jake's going to play or not. It's kind of where I'm at with that one, but I still like the play. Yeah, and I mean, head to head, he's hit it twice recently and missed it once. And lastly, Buddy Hield over 9.5 points. This is another one that was just fucking insane value. So right now, on FanDuel, the best price you're going to get is minus 132, DraftKings minus 135, and Caesars minus 175. Podziemski is out, and so Gary Payton and Buddy Hield are basically going to be stepping up. And 2 of the 5 starters on the Warriors are out. And Buddy Hield, he comes in off the bench and he goes nuts. And with him probably starting tonight, I expect him to go for 15 or 20. So I got this at minus 118. You can still get, and that was in the Discord. Minus 118 was the best value I saw all day. I know I'm going to beat the CLV with that one. I can cash this out for a little bit more than I put in right now. But I will say, if you can get it for minus 128, lock it in. I don't know if you're going to see that. I would even lock it at minus 132, honestly. I can't see a world where he doesn't get 10 tonight. Not to mention head to head, he's cooked these the Kings anyway. 17 and 22 last 2 times he saw them. So yeah, I would be all over this play. I got tons of value on it, but I still think it's a good bet. Okay, guys, let's review the slate. And I actually like this slate a lot and want to talk about it. So first game is the Wizards and the Pistons. This one's just a fade because, as you guys know, I don't cap the Wizards. I think they're just a dumbass team to try to cap anytime. They're the worst team in basketball history. To cap them, you have to basically lay 15, 20, 13 points. You never like doing that. I think the Pistons covered a 13.5 easily, but it's just anything could go wrong. I don't like capping that big of spreads. You guys know that. Okay. Next game, Lakers and the Bucks. So I hate fading the Lakers. I think they are so good right now. Okay. The problem is the Lakers have Luka on day to day. He'll be playing, I'm sure, but he's not that healthy. You have Rui Hachimura out, LeBron James out, Jackson Hayes is out. The only fully healthy starter is Austin Reeves. And I mean, Luka will play, but he might be restricted, maybe not. Either way, he's not 100%. But let's just call him healthy. Even if he is healthy, they only have 2 of 5 starters in. LeBron out, Jackson Hayes out, Rui Hachimura out. On the Bucks side, they have Damian Lillard and Giannis, who are day-to-day, but I'm sure they both play. And again, maybe they're limited, maybe not 100%, but I'm sure they play. Their bench is fully healthy. The third string is fully healthy. The Bucks are just completely healthy. I can't see a world where the Bucks can't win this game by 7. The Lakers without LeBron aren't good. It just is what it is. I would be all over the Bucks. I like them a lot. Minus 6.5 is fair. I would be on the Bucks. Next, you have the Magic and you have the Pelicans, right? So if you look here, Magic fully healthy. Pelicans, Kelly Olynyk is out and Yves Messi is day to day. So you have a fully healthy match, first, second, third string. There's not an injury in sight here. You look at the Pelicans, you got 2, you probably really only have 1 injury to worry about, and that's Kelly. They're pretty damn healthy, and that's fine, but the Magic have a history, though, of just brutally murdering the Pelicans. They beat them every time they play. Look at the head-to-head stats, guys, you'll see it. Like, they beat them every single time that they play. It's ridiculous. And so because of that, I would highly suggest backing the Magic at 2.5. It's just too low. It's a crazy ass price. I don't get it. I think the Magic beat them relatively easily. They tend to blow them out when they see them. So I've done a Magic minus 2.5. Their defense is just way too good. I don't think the Pelicans could do anything versus them. Next, you got the Nets and you got the Bulls. Bulls are, as we look at the injuries, Josh Giddey out, Lonzo Ball's out. So 2 of 5 starters are out. Now, on the flip end of that, you have the Nets. The Nets are actually healthy. Except for, who the fuck's out? Hold on, let me see. Maybe I'm tripping. I think they're fully healthy. Yeah. The Nets starters are all well. not an injury in sight for them. So you have a fully healthy Nets team and then the Bulls. The problem is the Bulls have been playing, missing a couple people and beating the fuck out of everybody. Like the Bulls are playing really, really good basketball, guys. Like it's sickening. The Bulls are really beating up on teams. I think they're much better than the Nets. You only gotta lay 2.5. I will be on the Bulls, or 1.5. I'll be on the Bulls. Then the last game of the day, guys, you got the Kings and you got the Warriors. Warriors, Brandon Podziemski's out. Jonathan Kuminga's out. Okay. Problem is, Buddy Hield and Moses Moody are really fucking good. They are not bad. The problem is the Kings' only person out is DeMontis, and I've talked about this. Jonas is better than DeMontis, in my opinion. He balls better, puts forth more effort, and plays harder. So you have a Kings team who's been playing really good, but they've only beat kind of bad teams, so it's tough. But then you got a Warriors team who 2 of the 5 starters are injured, but Buddy Hield and Moses Moody are pretty good. That said, to give the Kings plus 7.5, I think it's too much. Man, I think it's too much. I would lean the Kings plus 7.5, or I would just fade this in general. Yeah, it'd be Kings plus 7.5 or a fade for me. I don't know if I would call this a lock though. It's probably best to stay away from it. The problem is the Warriors have a good history versus. I'm sorry. No. These teams have seen each other 8 times. The Warriors won 3, the Kings won 5. That's another reason why I was leaning towards the 7.5. Is the Kings have a history of busting their ass. Seen them twice this year, recently, and the Kings won. I would have to go with the Kings plus 7.5. I just remember the history. The Kings tend to win versus them. And you have a better injury report for the Kings. I think Kings 7.5 is the way to go, guys. Final plays for today. I'll be on the Bucks minus 6.5. Luka over 8.5 boards. Magic minus 1.5. If you can get it at minus 122. I actually played it at minus 1.5. Bulls minus 1. And this is an actual lock I did play. I played Magic minus 1.5. I got it at minus 122. I'm all over it. Let me see if you can still. I think you can still get that. No, you probably can't. They're starting to move it to 3. You can't get any more. Well, I would take a minus 1.5. You can get it 130 or better. Bulls minus 1.5. Kings plus 7. Malik Monk over 5.5 assists, and Buddy Hield over 9.5 points. That's all, guys. Let's get out of here. Let's get a bag. Come join this damn Discord so we can chat up and let's crack these folks.